Hello, air signs. Welcome back to Meaningful Motivations with Tracy Erickson. And of course, if you are new to this channel, welcome. My name is Tracy Erickson, and this is the general tarot reading for air signs for April 2025. So that just means if you are Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, then this is your general tarot reading, and it's for April 2025. So as usual, just take whatever parts of this reading that resonate with you. The central theme here is the 10 of Cups. I love that for you guys. The 10 of Cups is a card of happiness. It's a card of that inner contentment. All right, so let's see what else we have. We have over here the 2 of Cups, and that is next to the 2 of Swords. And over here, we have the 4 of Pentacles, and that one is next to the Ace of Wands. All right, air signs. So what I'm seeing right off the bat here with the 2 of Cups and the 2 of Swords right next to each other, I see that you guys have made different decisions leading up to this point where you are now. Different decisions on your relationships, different decisions on your mentality towards things, your perceptions. All right, and this has led you now to this point of contentment in your life. Because I feel like what I'm actually feeling is that you've began up to this point. It may have taken a while to get there, but I feel like you've made certain decisions in your life that was really in alignment with what direction you want to go. It was in alignment with what is making you happy. All right? Because with all of these 2s leading to the 10, I just see that decisions that have been made in the past have led to this sense of joy, contentment, of happiness, of basically feeling emotionally fulfilled, okay? And over here, 4 of Pentacles next to the Ace of Wands. All right, so where I feel like in general, you've been kind of keeping yourself in this. The energy I'm picking up is kind of like keeping yourself in a very limited circle, right? As you can see here with these 4 pentacles, they're all kind of tied together, and then with all these lines around them, it's like it's creating its own little area, right? So I do feel like while you've been kind of keeping yourself in this tight little bubble, so to speak, but next to the Ace of Wands now, I feel like you're being inspired in the month of April to put yourself out there in different ways, okay? Because I feel like when it comes to the material world and your physical life, you've got this all contained exactly how you want it. That's where this contentment is. But now you have this Ace of Wands because I feel like there's this inspiration to create some type of new growth in your life now. Not because of lack of contentment, but more because of a sense of wanting to be expansive, to get out of your box and expand in new ways in April 2025. All right, air signs, I'm going to shuffle the Rider-Waite deck now a few times, and I'll be pulling 4 cards for a little clarity on this reading for all of you Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius out there. Wow, you guys, we have the Tower. So it could be that things out of your control are causing you to have a new perspective as well. So maybe in some way things have become uncomfortable to the point where change is being forced upon you as well in some way. So I feel like something out of your control is making you feel like it's time to expand beyond your current limitations. Whoa, then the next card we have is the Devil. Now, with the Devil card, there is some nudity on the card, so I'll just cover that up. But the Devil card really represents the inner temptations, addictions, and those lower vibrational things that keep us bound to this ego, to this earthly life, right? So with the Devil card showing up right next to the Tower, I feel like there's something in your life that is pressing on you to change. And it's likely due to some type of addiction for some of you. This addiction doesn't have to be like, drugs, alcohol, or something like that, although it can represent that. This addiction can be to anything. It could be to another person, place, or thing that you're feeling attached to. So in some way, there's something in your life that's been making you feel bound. And with that Tower card showing up with the Devil, I just feel like the time has come that is pressing on you to, again, break out of your limited structure. Even though you feel content, you're just ready to expand in new ways. We have the Four of Swords reversed. I feel as though you've done enough thinking, relaxing, planning. Now is just the time to take action. And next we have the Page of Swords. It's kind of strange though, because I feel like now that we see the Page of Swords next to the Four of Swords reversed, I'm going to revise what I see in that. All right. I do feel like sometimes you do kind of move forward in a thought process that you may not be that confident in. Because as you can see, there are some clouds in the sky here, and the wind is blowing in the opposite direction than where he's looking. So with that next to the Four of Swords reversed, I feel like the reason you've been having this scattered thinking when it comes to trying to move forward past whatever this is, it's just because you need to take time. You actually need to take time to meditate, to pray, to get your thoughts right regarding what direction you want to go in the midst of this expansion. All right? So when you do take action, I believe that it's going to be in a more expansive nature to bring you new growth, new opportunities that are shown by that Ace of Wands. But the Ace of Wands is also this card of action. So I do feel like action is needed as well. Not just this mental activity of trying to calm your mind, trying to bring yourself to a place of stillness. I think that's part of the action here, is to bring your mind to a place of stillness regarding this, so that as you move through these changes that are feeling forced upon you at times, then you can have a more clear sense of what direction that you want to take. All right, air signs, I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the Queen of the Moon Oracle here, and I want to get a little advice for you guys, and it looks like 2 cards popped out. Wow, we got the Hunger and Change. Look at that Change card, you guys. It looks a lot like the Tower with all the lightning, and it's almost like she's trying to stop these changes, but it's like too big for her to stop, right? So over here with the Hunger, I feel like you are being called to change what it is that you desire in your life. Because again, that Hunger card is reminding me a lot of the Devil as well. So this is confirmation that your advice is to follow that inner urge to expand in new ways. Because this Devil card is also lining up with your contentment. So sometimes it's going to be hard to expand past where you are, because it's almost like you're comfortable in your own situation. But the universe is trying to tell you that it's time to grow past this. It's time to change your perspective in some way. Otherwise, this change will be forced, right? Now, this hunger card is also, like I said, it's an inner urge towards action. All right. So this change is coming, whether you're trying to resist it or not. There's some type of change in the air for you, air signs. Now, and I think it is based on decisions you've made in the past. It's based on the world you created for yourself and what you're trying to maintain. But it's also based on how you want to grow and expand past those limitations, okay? So I think that it's going to be so important for you to pay attention to your thoughts in the month of April, because it's going to be up to you to identify if these thoughts are a part of your inner urge to change or if it's part of your ego's urge to remain the same, if that makes sense. So your advice for April is about maintaining an observation of your thinking so that you know if you're just falling back into old ways or not. I hope that makes sense for you guys. So yeah, your advice, definitely keep control of your inner urges, your urge to stay the same through the changes, or your urge to take action towards what it is you want to create this month. But it's all coming back down to observing those thoughts and making sure they're in alignment with the growth that, the direction of growth that you want to take. All right, air signs, I'm going to shuffle the wisdom of the Oracle deck now, and I'll be getting 3 cards as a final message for all of you air signs out there for April 2025. Okay. Your first card here is flexible. So again, it's going to be important for you to remain flexible with your thinking, with the actions that you're going to take, the path that you're taking. Because when you're going through these type of changes, this growth and expansion, sometimes you don't really know what way it's going to go. So it's going to be important to maintain that flexibility in thinking, that flexibility in action, so that you can follow your different impulses, that inner hunger, right? The next card is new life. You're definitely entering into a new time of expansion and growth. I love how it looks like she's just waking up. And if you look at the image as well, she is coming out of an egg that has this mask on it. So I do feel like this is a good sign for creating a new life for yourself. So it's breaking free from the old ways. It's breaking free from your old limited mindset, and it's expansive. I see in this image all of the light coming out from her as well. It's reminding me of the expansiveness of that Ace of Wands. So this is a good sign for the month of April when it comes to creating something new for yourself. And the last card, tick-tock. This card is that feeling of time pressing on you. Like I said, even though you're content and happy where you are, you're still feeling this, that the time is right for something different. It's time to grow in new ways. So with that card showing, I just feel like it's pressing on you. The universe has been telling you this for a while. That's why now we're seeing the Tower, because these changes are just coming, whether you like it or not. All right, air signs, I am going to now be asking the pendulum for yes or no answers for you. So, as usual, I want you to pause the video now if you haven't already thought of your 3 questions. And so pause the video, think of 3 yes or no questions that you would like to receive an answer for. And as you receive the answers from my pendulum, You should tap into your own intuition to know if the answers are right for you. All right, so here we go. For question number 1 for air signs, is the question yes or no? All right, so for question number 1, the answer is no. Thank you. And now for question number 2, is the answer yes or no? For question number 2, the answer is yes. Thank you. And for question number 3, is the answer yes or no? All right, so for question number 3, your answer is yes. Okay, air signs. So that wraps up your reading for April 2025. It looks like while you are very content and happy with where you are, it's time to kind of break out of your normal routine, break out of your box, and expand this month. So I hope that you all answer the call to action. All right, now if you like this video, don't forget to click that like button. And if you're a viewer but not yet a subscriber, I would love for you to click subscribe down below. And once you have subscribed, you can turn on the notifications bell if you would like to be notified each and every time I upload a new video. Thank you guys so much for watching and spending your time with me. I love you. And I'll see you next time. Bye.